Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So at the time that I am recording this, it is October 1st, which is officially spooky season. So you already know we're gonna be starting off October by doing a spooky build. Inside of this castle, we have quite a few rooms. And for today's challenge, we are going to be doing every room is a different Disney villain. I cannot wait, let's head over to the wheel. But actually, before we start, if you haven't already or if you're new here, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And of course, I want to do some more spooky builds, so if you guys have any suggestions, make sure to let me know in the comments below. Okay, now let's go over to the wheel. Okay, well I have down the main Disney villains that I know. I'm probably forgetting some, there's definitely more than this, but I think our list is pretty good. I'm going to spin for the living room. I'm curious what your guys' favorite villains are. It's a hard decision to choose. Oh, we are going to get Jafar. Oh, Jafar, that one seems a little hard. I don't know, that was one of the ones I was nervous because I don't know what vibe to go for. When I think of Jafar or Aladdin, you know, I picture the magic carpet and just that pattern in general, and lots of gold, lots of black, lots of red, and the buildings there, they're very palace-y. So I feel like we'll have to give off that vibe as well. I wonder if we have any snake items in this game. I feel like we don't, but I can definitely give it a look. Oh, well, would you look at that? This rug is literally called magic carpet. I don't know if you can tell much, but I also added someone into the house because I wanted to change the lights in here to make it a little more red and a little more gold. Okay, kind of controversial, but I did get rid of the other big magic carpet rug. We're still gonna have this other one by the doorway, but over here I took a red life and death rug and I used these Get Famous rug pieces that I literally have never ever used, and I made like my own custom rug. We can get this gold fireplace from Vampires, and we cannot forget to add some black in here also. Also, after looking at some inspo pictures, it's very clear that Jafar seems to like fire. He's just got a lot of fire going on in his palace and everything, so I'm definitely going to be adding a lot of candles. And this is so dumb, but I'm gonna see, do we have any parrots in this game? we have a neon parrot sign. I don't think that's gonna work. Jafar has a parrot called Lago, his evil little sidekick. We could get the crow from Life and Death. We can put him next to this throne where they plot all their evil plans together. The only thing is, I feel like there's a crow for another villain. Okay, we have to see if there are some snake stuff, because he has his snake magic staff and he also turns into a giant snake, but all we have is a snake plant. I mean, he's also a magician. This isn't quite the same, but I feel like tarot cards are kind of magical in a way, and this cow plant one kind of reminds me of a snake. He also cares a lot about his riches, so we just have bars of gold right here. I like this mirror because the gemstone kind of reminds me of Jasmine's outfit. You know, I also saw that he made a lot of evil potions, so just thinking of that, I'm automatically remembering we have potions in Realm of Magic Debug. I think one of them is a love potion, which is so perfect because he was desperately trying to marry Jasmine. You know, he wanted to have ultimate power, so he wanted to marry the princess. I forgot we also have wands in Realm of Magic Debug. Unfortunately, no snake wand. The one that's the most similar is this astral one. Oh my gosh. So I was thinking of adding something tiger related since Jasmine has a tiger. When I look up tiger, this is what comes up. You guys, I think we should add it though, because if I'm remembering correctly, Jafar used his magic to turn Jasmine's tiger into a cub, and this is just a little more gruesome of a thought, but maybe he killed the tiger? I mean, he didn't. Maybe it's not a real tiger head. Maybe he just wishes he could have killed the tiger. I know there's also some other tiger stuff, like non-violent tiger stuff. Yeah, there's this tiger poster, which is kind of funny. It's like a wanted poster. Jafar wants that tiger dead. Okay, well, I think we can be done with Jafar's living room. I think this one turned out so much better than I expected. I was a little worried. By the way, like I always say, make sure to let me know what your favorite room of the house ends up being. Make sure to stay all the way till the end before making your decision because I want you to see all the rooms first. I think I'm gonna move into the kitchen and dining now. Okay, well, we have Jafar off the list, and I had asked you which villain was your favorite. I didn't say mine. I feel like mine is probably Maleficent. I don't know why, I've always loved Maleficent. Oh my gosh! No, okay, dang it, I actually didn't want this one for the kitchen. Cruella De Vil. Ooh, I love Cruella too, which is why I didn't really want her for the kitchen, but it's okay. If you guys don't know, Cruella De Vil is the villain in 101 Dalmatians. She is a very evil villain, and I say that because her whole goal in life was to kidnap a bunch of Dalmatians and kill them for their fur coat. Like, seriously, that is too far, girl. I thought of doing this black and white tile because, first of all, it's it's the kitchen. And Dalmatians obviously have black and white spots. Oh, and I know exactly what rug we're gonna be using. The Dalmatian rug from My First Pet stuff. Let's hope and believe that is a faux rug. Of course, we are using a lot of black and white in this room, not just because of the Dalmatians, but also because she wears a lot of black and white. Her hair is black and white. And you can probably tell we also have some red because she does have quite a few red accents. You guys may hate this mismatch, but I think it is perfect. I want to purposely do alternating black and white curtains because it reminds me a lot of her hair. You know, since she does have like 100 dogs, we should get like a pet bowl, but she like severely mistreats them. So let's do only one dog bowl that they all have to share. And it's also right next to the garbage can. That is seriously messed up. And she just really loves fur in general. So I feel like we should get her a fluffy fur rug. That one kind of reminds me of her coat. And oh my gosh, we should totally put some paw prints in here. She would hate that, but we're gonna include it. Over in this small space is gonna be the dining area. And I just thought it would be fun to have mismatched chairs too. Ooh, how about these little Dalmatian statues from Cats and Dogs? And these ones look so sad. Another thing about Cruella is that she really loves art. So she loves fashion and she loves art. Ooh, I kind of like this. It looks like a designer dress. I'm struggling to find the kind of art that I'm looking for. I know there's this one painting from, I don't know what pack it is. It might even be a kit, but there's like these black and white paintings. Oh, and they're just so perfect. I wish I had them. And I believe that is good for Cruella De Vil's kitchen slash dining room. I definitely think it fits her, especially with the Dalmatian stuff and the fur rug. And the color scheme, of course, I do really like it. Now I'm going to do the office, I think. I may make it a bedroom. It kind of depends on who we land on, because it might be easier to do a bedroom. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I told you guys earlier, she is my favorite. Oh, now I don't know what to do. Should I do an office or a bedroom? Okay, I think I might stick to this being an office, kind of like an evil lair. And I'm either gonna make the light purple or green. I'm just not sure which one yet, but I'm leaning towards green. I found this amazing artwork off the gallery. It is by Laura Smania. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. So I'm pretty sure she lives in like a dark stone castle. So I might put stone or rock on the flooring and the wall. Ooh, I kind of like this wallpaper because the stones kind of look like scales, and she is a dragon. Dragons have scales. You know, I really wanted to fit in a cauldron for her. I'm gonna use this picture of Vlad so I can use the frame to frame these pieces. However, we don't really have room for both of them. You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of this window. These photos are more important to me. So I thought she had a crow. It's actually a raven, but once again, we'll just pretend. At least a crow and a raven are somewhat similar. Also, once again, we're gonna go into debug to get another magic wand. Jafar had a magic wand. Maleficent also has one. Hers has a green orb. Do we have anything like that? Well, this one has a green orb. Oh, look at this. This is a purple orb, and it is the familiar orb of the dragon. As I mentioned, she is a dragon, and you know, we could get some of that purple across by using these. We can just have those floating around in here. She's kind of known to hate people, so we could get these curtains that cover the window completely so she's like in hiding. Oh, and we got the perfect swatch. Unfortunately, we don't have very much room in here. Oh, this reminds me of her when she had her wings. Like, she had her wings and I think she was fine, but didn't someone come and like cut one of her wings off? And that's what made her so angry. Oh my gosh, you guys. How in the world did I not think of this before? We're definitely using the dragon rug from Enchanted by Nature. This is just slightly random. We're gonna pretend it's not a bathroom robe, and it's kind of like the robe she wears. Do we have any like horns to represent her horns? Well, technically, look, there you go. Maleficent right there. No, that is ridiculous. I do want to include it though, just because of the horns. Oh, I wish we had something to represent the spinning wheel. I mean, it's not like it would really fit in here anyway, but of course that would be perfect. Okay, well, obviously we can't fit very much in this small space, but oh my gosh, I love this one. Maybe I am a bit biased because I love Maleficent, but it just looks so cool in here and I think it fits her a lot. Okay, well now, on this channel I like doing the bathrooms last. You know, saving the best for last, I guess. So we're gonna go upstairs and I really want to do this main bedroom. Now, who do I want for the main bedroom? I kind of want to do the Queen of Hearts. Oh, we're actually kind of close, but I think we're gonna get the evil queen. So the evil queen is from the movie Snow White. Her color scheme is actually very similar to Maleficent's, and it's gonna be kind of similar because although she is a queen, she is often shown in her dungeon where she makes a bunch of evil potions along with her famous magic mirror. Now, I don't really know which one to do. I think both of these are pretty good options, so I don't know, maybe we just do both. We will have one by her bed and one over here, which will end up being the brewing station. I really want to squeeze in this potion display shelf from Realm of Magic. Like I was saying, over here is where the cauldron is going to be. You know, I wanted to use red curtains, but these are just like so bright. I didn't want them to be bright red curtains, just red curtains. But I am having some trouble finding that. Yeah, these are like way too big. We can put the herbs hanging over it instead. I'm actually thinking of changing the colors up in here to red or purple. I know she also wears purple. I don't know, you guys, this is actually a lot tougher than I expected. Well, one thing we obviously need to get is some apples. We have some red apples from the Cozy Kitsch kit. Sorry, this was so long ago, but I wanted to come back down to Jafar's room because I saw this hourglass and it reminded me that Jafar trapped Jasmine inside of an hourglass. So duh, it's perfect in here. I want to get this gallery wall because it has another mirror and it also reminds me of the forest that Snow White is in. Do we have any more apple stuff? Oh, we could get an actual apple from Debug. Literally, I'm so dumb. We will put one in the display shelf, like that's the one she's saving for Snow White. Should I just put like a random apple in the cauldron? She's in the process of making another evil apple, okay? We can get some of this orb stuff so it looks like some magic is happening. Let's also quickly grab our potions. There we go, we got that all full. And I'm actually gonna get another shelf over here. Wait, this is perfect. There's like red apples right there, and it honestly looks kind of creepy. I changed the lights to have some purple and a little bit of green in this area. This one was actually so hard, you guys. You know, we have the mirror. I even put a curtain on it, and we have the red apples. So I would say that we're good. Okay, I'm gonna move into this room, which may seem like a bathroom, but it's actually a nursery, which a nursery might be kind of hard with this challenge. So we'll see how that's gonna go. Oh, it's kind of close. Oh, we're gonna land on Captain Hook. This could work for a nursery, I think. At least we don't need like a cauldron to brew potions because that would not work out. So Captain Hook is in a lot of movies now, but mainly Peter Pan. He is a pirate, so we're gonna make this room kind of ship-like, like with these wooden board floors and even just some wooden siding. We should probably get our bassinet. Which one should we do? Oh, if we got Ursula, we could have done the new mermaid bassinet, but it's okay. We have some good options for this too. Which one is giving more pirate? I think the life and death one. Captain Hook wears a lot of red, so I'm gonna try to get that in here too. I like this rug from Businesses and Hobbies. You know, this is a raccoon bandit. Pirates are also kind of bandits, so maybe that fits. Is that a stretch? It's a bit of a stretch, but I think it works well enough. Okay, we're definitely getting this pirate ship wheel. This is actually from Get Famous. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of pirate stuff in Get Famous. Obviously stuff that we can't use. I'm trying to find that one ship item. Oh look, wait, we can do this. This is quite big, but it makes sense in here because it's like childish, but it's also pirate. Maybe this was Captain Hook's nursery when he was a baby. Oh, here it is. Okay, we definitely need to make use of that somewhere. Maybe if we get a shelf above the bassinet, and then we just raise the ship up onto it. Oh my gosh, I just had the best idea. So Captain Hook's sidekick, his name is Mr. Smee, and if you look up Mr. Smee, tell me that is not his exact same striped shirt. Like, that is actually so perfect. That's his little partner in crime right there. Unfortunately, we don't have any hooks in this game to symbolize Captain Hook's hook. We could get a red robe because that's like the coat he wears. I was thinking of this for a hook, but no, that is completely random. I thought we had something similar to a hook, and I was thinking of this, and that was just not what I thought it was. Okay, we will get some red curtains. Get Together has these club banners, and this one looks like a pirate banner. Oh look, there is another ship wheel. I also know that in a lot of the movies, Captain Hook has a little pet parrot, so I was thinking we could get this bird jail, because as we've already established, we don't have parrots in this game, but we could pretend his little parrot friend is on a mission or something, and then when he comes back, he goes in his bird jail. Oh, he's also a pirate, so I guess he would have lots of riches. We'll get him some gold and a golden statue. They usually steal jewelry too, so we'll get a jewelry display case of all the jewelry he's stolen. You know, just the jewelry he's stolen while being a baby. He's a literal newborn, but he's still managing to steal stuff. Okay, this room turned out like amazing. I love it so much. I was really nervous for this one one, but it turned out better than I imagined. I think our friend over here, Mr. Smee, is definitely carrying. But yeah, let's be done with our nursery. Over here we have another bedroom, but it's a kid's bedroom. For this one, I think I want Queen of Hearts. I think that heart imagery would be good for a kid's bedroom. Oh my gosh, I think we're actually gonna get it. No way. Okay, we got Queen of Hearts. Okay, I'm actually so happy this is the one I wanted. Much like the other villains, her color palette is also red, black, and white. And I know we did the checkerboard tile for Cruella, but it is a very significant part of Queen of Hearts too. I was thinking of switching it up and having red tiles also, but actually I don't think I'm liking that. We will stick to the black and white. I may even do a stone for the wallpaper to represent her castle. So the Queen of Hearts, as you probably know, is from the movie Alice in Wonderland. She definitely has some anger issues and is famous for her saying "off with her head," which I'm sure you've heard before. Ooh, so obviously the heart bed would be perfect. It's just a little small in there, so I think I'm gonna make the room bigger. And doing so moves some stuff around in Captain Hook's nursery. So let's just fix that real quick. It does make the hallway really small, which kind of sucks, but I think it is worth it to get the heart bed in. We have this Valentine's Day doormat from Seasons. The queen is very egotistical, which is why she wants Alice dead, because Alice kind of defies her and challenges her authority. She also loves her little garden, so I'm adding in some topiaries. Let's actually look at the romantic garden stuff pack. Okay, maybe not for her room, but if we ever do tiny homes for the villains, we'll keep that in mind. We can get these rose lattices behind her bed, and we want to make sure that they are red because she only likes red roses. So obviously this isn't really a kid's room anymore. Maybe it could be a teen's room. Also, this is the heart furniture I was talking about, and you know she loves her tea parties, so we are just going into debug to just squeeze in a tea set right there. More roses, you can never have too many roses with her. We have some more on this nightstand, and we have more from Love Struck as well. Oh, and this shelf from Pastel Pop, it's just too perfect. It's got a heart mirror. What other things could we add? I was thinking of adding in a little rabbit, you know, like the white rabbit from the movie. We don't have a white one, but we have a yellow one. We just gotta work with what we got in this game. Ooh, and this heart garland from Seasons. That is so good. I hate how the diagonal wall is stretched, so it doesn't fit quite right. Okay, well, we can just have it across there. I should also get a knight statue in here because she has like card guards. Obviously, we don't have anything for that in the game, but we can get a knight statue and we'll just pretend it's one of the cards. Do we have like a set of magic cards? I swear it's like a career unlock item. I feel like I'm losing my mind right now. I swear we have something. Oh, well, we have some handcrafted Valentine's cards. Oh, I think this is what I was thinking of. It's just a card holder, it's not like a stack of cards. Well, that's a little disappointing, but we're just gonna go with it. She likes chess. I wish we could fit in a chess table, but we do have chess pieces from Perfect Patio. I know they're not properly on the chess tile, but we're just trying to work with the minimal amount of space we have. Okay, I went ahead and did something a little crazy. I found this rose bush archway from Romantic Garden Stuff, and it is huge and it's definitely not functional in here, but for the vibes, it's perfect. There's lots of things like this in her garden in the movie, and of course I went ahead and changed the lighting to red. It is totally giving Queen of Hearts. I really like this one. I think we did a good job. Okay, the arch was clipping into the hallway, but I went ahead and fixed it so it's not peeking into here, but I think we could go ahead and move on to the hallway now. We have 3 rooms left, so we will not be getting to all of the villains, but let's see who gets the hallway. Oh my gosh, I was really hoping we would get Scar at some point. I do think he's gonna be pretty hard to do. I love Scar. I actually hate Scar because that movie made me so sad. Okay, I found these paintings off of the gallery from Julie Mo 2012. I see some Scar pictures in there, so we're definitely gonna grab those. We even have the hyenas, so I will get those as well. So Scar is from the very popular movie Lion King, which takes place in the savannah, so I definitely want to get like that desert feel. That looks so silly with the 2 wallpapers, just ignore that. I might do something like this. It looks very rocky and sandy, but I know he also has his cave, so we could also go that route if we wanted a dark cave. Oh, we can get this rock bench from Outdoor Retreat. Oh, not Outdoor Retreat, it's from Get Together. There's also one from Outdoor Retreat, which I actually kind of like better. Oh, it's a table, not a bench. That's fine too. We can also get this. It's an end table. We could maybe use some Jungle Adventure for this one with these like broken pots with bones in them. Scar, he of course has a scar on his face, so we could get some decals that kind of look like scratch marks. Oh yeah, these are super good. This little vase reminds me a lot of the Lion King, and you know what, actually that's from Horse Ranch. Horse Ranch also has this that I used earlier in Maleficent's room, but it really reminds me of all the bones in the elephant graveyard. I've been obsessed with Disney Dreamlight Valley recently, and not too long ago I got Scar, and that whole biome he's in is kind of like the elephant graveyard. We're just gonna put them everywhere because they are a real nuisance in Dreamlight Valley. I should bring in some darker colors since he has that black mane. Is it called a mane on a lion? That's more like a horse, but whatever. Oh my gosh, I literally didn't even think of this. We have a zebra print rug. It's like ever so slightly big for the room, but I need to squeeze it in because Scar is like very aggressive with the animals. He will eat whoever comes across his path. This broken ceramic kind of looks like broken rock, so we can give that a try. I'm kind of struggling with the decor. You know, it is called Elephant Graveyard, so I guess we could get this elephant statue. We don't have elephant bones, but a statue will do. Okay, for the lighting, he has like a green misty light, like a green fog or something. I see that a lot in the game Dreamlight Valley, like in his little cave in the game. That's what it looks like. And you can kind of see it here. I'm assuming it's from the movie. So there we go. We got that across using some wall candles. All right, well, here is the stair landing inspired by Scar. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love it so much. I love like the little green accents. These photos really help too. Yeah, I think that one is super good. It might be pretty hard choosing a favorite because I really love the Queen of Hearts one as well. I don't know, I'm just having so much fun with this build challenge. Okay, we only have 2 rooms left. We have 2 bathrooms. Let's just do the one upstairs because we're already here. 2 rooms, 4 options. Let's see what we're gonna get for the bathroom. Ooh, we have some good ones too. Oh, wait, Hades, like that seems good for a bathroom. You know, he's all blue. I think this could look so cool. Not these being perfect with the blue candles. I'll definitely have to make blue lighting in here later. I don't really like the orange chandelier though, so maybe not. We could have wall lights, maybe a floor one if we have room. So Hades is from the Disney movie Hercules. You may also know him as the Greek god. In both, he is the lord of the underworld. So he has a lot of special powers. I mean, he is a god. You know, like abilities with the undead, with fire, which actually gets me thinking I would love to do a Greek god build too. Also, just in advance, I should have probably said this earlier, I'm not an expert by any means with these Disney villains. I know a decent amount about them because I've watched the movies, but if I get something wrong or just leave something out, just don't be mad. Well, we could get some blue curtains to bring in that blue from his hair. It's flames, so not really hair, but that's what it's supposed to be. I know it does turn orange and red like normal flames, but I kind of want to go with the blue because I feel like that's what he's most recognizable by. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot a toilet. It's okay, we just had to move some stuff around. For clutter, I feel like he's not too worried about brushing his teeth. Oh, so we have these blue LED wings. The blue is kind of like Hades, and the wings kind of remind me of Pegasus, which is Hercules' Pegasus. We could also get some orange flames, and it's kind of funny because it's above the mirror. He has those orange flames when he's angry, so he can come over to the mirror, try to calm himself down. All right, and we got the candles changed to that aqua blue color. Well, there it is for Hades' bathroom. Oh my gosh, I love this one. I didn't expect to like this one so much. It's just a bathroom, but it looks so cool. Okay, our upstairs is done. It's looking fabulous. We now get to go downstairs to our last bathroom of the house, and it's also our last room, so we are almost done. 3 really good options left. We're only gonna get one. And we're gonna get Ursula. Oh my gosh, I wanted to get her so bad in this build. I've been saying that for like everyone in this build, but I did think Ursula would have been good for a bathroom because of this Enchanted by Nature shower, which really reminds me of her cave. A bath would make sense because she's a sea creature. Unfortunately, the matching one is just too big, and I'm really not loving our options. It does kind of suck, but the shower is so perfect, I don't even mind. Sorry, I know we're on Ursula, but I just saw this checkered tile. I should have definitely used this instead for Queen of Hearts. My custom one was definitely not as good. Well, anyway, you may know Ursula from the movie The Little Mermaid, and there is a lot to the story, and I know there's multiple versions, like how Ursula turned into Vanessa and tried to win over Eric. She stole Ariel's voice to get back at the king, but also to win over Eric. There's a pretty popular scene where Ursula looks into a mirror as Vanessa, but it reflects Ursula back rather than Vanessa, so I think it'd be pretty nice to include a fancy mirror like like that. That one was actually gold, but it kind of looks out of place in here, so we'll just stick with the black. I need to squeeze in this Ursula picture. It's from this creator right here. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. That looks really cool and evil. I really like the colors on this rug. Oh, I was really hoping we'd have some pictures of the unfortunate souls. You know, her garden of poor unfortunate souls. Oh, that would have been perfect. I'm back in Realm of Magic debug. Ursula has like a magic orb or something, right? We can do that, and she'd also definitely have some potions. Maybe a love potion since she was trying to win over Eric. I also wanted to get some more of these purple orbs because another Dreamlight Valley reference. And also in the movie, she has a lot of purple glow going on in her cave. Let's try to find some coral and stuff too. Yeah, we could get some starfish, some real dead fish too. Oh, this one is spooky looking. Oh, this is cool. I don't really know what it is, but it looks really pretty. Here is some of that coral I was talking about. Oh my gosh, this looks like one of her tentacles. And here we go. I did start to get a little crazy with the decorations. You know, we have kelp and grass and crystals in here, even some sad looking fish. But wow, do I think this is cool. This one was really hard, but it turned out so good. Like the colors and everything, it's just so spot on. Yep, absolutely love it. Well, now that we are done there, the sad thing is we're done with the entire build. It was a long one, but it was so fun. I almost don't want it to end. Like I said earlier, make sure you guys let me know what your favorite room was. I'm not even kidding. I cannot decide. I really like all of them. I physically cannot choose a favorite, but I want you guys to try and decide and comment what you choose. Okay, well, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I had the best time of my life. Leave any other spooky build ideas down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!